Uh-huh. Hello everyone, I'm back here again with a new video to cool your brain. So it's a rainy day and I thought why not to fire up something. And I remember to make this third episode. So in the last episode, we worked a simple crude system with our to-do app. Now it's time to take a step further. Today we will begin building a user authentication system. Authentication is super important because almost every app you use, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or any website, needs a way to let users sign up and log in. So let's try to build something like that together in this video. And first of all, let's open our VS Code. And in this video, we need to install few packages. So before that, let me do npm init. My laptop is a little bit slower, so adjust it, guys. Okay, it has worked now. CLS, let's be clear, and we need to install some packages like Express, obviously, Mongoose, obviously, .env, obviously, and beyond that, we need some Morgan for logging, JSON wave token, JsonWebToken, yeah, JsonWebToken, the spelling is correct. And then the another is BigCrypt JS, Express, Mongoose.env, Morgan, JsonWebToken. Yeah. uh in the previous video, I saw in the comment that someone said my font are really very smaller. So let me zoom. I guess this much could be okay, or this much. This much is very. Yeah, this much is good. Let me install that. PNPMI Express Mongoose. And where is my this? Yeah. So in ChatGPT, I asked for the file structure. I basically said this prompt, and it gave me this one. So node modules, config, controllers, and middlewares, models, routes, utils. So in this video, we need the middlewares, but in the previous video we ignored that, saying it doesn't require. So in this video, the middleware plays a vital role in our whatever. I guess not even the middleware right now. Right now, I guess not. Right now, I guess not. But let me see if it requires or not. And then, yeah, our installation is complete. Let me hide this one. And okay, let me clear this. Now let's make the file structure. We need the server there, JS file, and we need a config for database integration. Oh, sorry. Where is my folder being made? Let me close the. Okay, config file, and inside that config file, we need db.js. Then after that, we need a roots, and inside that we need, let's say, auth dot roots, sorry, roots dot js, sorry, s happened, auth dot root dot js, and we need another folder for controller, and inside that we, let's say, auth controller dot js. Oh, sorry, where am, and let's make another folder for model, and the model is, sorry, user dot model dot, yes, I guess this much is fine. What does it say? Another middlewares. Okay. If we require in the next part, while we will be working, we will surely integrate or add this file. and a file we need is .env, and obviously our .git ignore, and inside that let's add env and node modules, and this much could be fine for that. Let's close it, and .env file, let's close the chat for now, and let's say we this yeah, bring this .env file here so that we can easily copy and paste the. Okay, now let's do make import of the express equals to require express const app equals to express and app dot listen at, let's say, port. Before that we need to say .env equals to require sorry .env, and we have to run .env.config, and this much could be fine. After that we have to say that const port equals to process.env dot, let's say a port will be available there, or it could be 8080. Okay, let's go for 8080 for this time, and here we say port equals to 3000. Let's save that, it will be finished, and we send here port. Yeah, it could be fine, and then this much could be okay. Yeah, uh, I was saying, now let's make the connection for database. Anything left or what? Yeah, let's add the Morgan one also. Const Morgan equals to require Morgan, and for that app.use Morgan, it could be table. It should be fine. Sorry. And then previously I missed something that make me really a issue later, and that was app.use express.json. Yeah, this is required. This is required in order to get the request.body and its values later. Later, and let's now work on the database. It should be like const mongoose, sorry, equals to require mongoose. Then we need to make a function that says connect to db, and the function inside does is mongoose dot connect process.env dot, let's say, mongo url, and the same name should be over here. Let's copy, and it should be, let's say, okay, it is already giving me something over here, and it could be fine. After that, if the database is successfully connected, then we have to say, sorry, there is a mistake, let's remove that p, and we have to console.log database, sorry, database, this should be database like that, connected successfully. Oh, successfully is happened dully, is fully. And we have to export that module. So module dot export equals to connected way. I guess that's not good way. Okay. And simply now we have to import. Let's not do import for now because if I start running, it shows me a bunch of errors. So let's go for the model, and obviously we need mongoose. So let's do mongoose require equals to mongoose. Sorry, mongoose. Oh, sorry. What? What is this? Mongoose, and simply we have to make is user schema equals to mongoose dot schema, where we have to say we need a username that is of type string. It should be requires equals to true, and oh sorry, and unique, it should be unique equals to true. The the same with email address, yeah, email, and that should be, let's say, type of string required is true. Let me just copy and paste over here. After that we need is password is obviously type of string. It should be also required true, and let's not set the unique true, and this must be fine. And let's make timestamps be also true. So this much could be enough for our schema, for our user model, and we need is cons user equals to mongoose dot model name should be user, and its schemas could be user schema. Oh sorry, yeah, this should be user schema, and simply we have to export it scores equals to user, and yeah, it is done. Why is this error showing? Oh, my laptop was slowly processing. Okay, I consider that one. So Mongo URL is over here. So database should be connected over here. Process search. So database connection is finished. Now we have to work on controller and root. So for the root, we have to say const. I guess yeah, we have to import the express. Yeah, express equals to. What was that? Require. Oh, it's what happening that in the sky? What we seen? Lightning, thundering. Maybe that. I forgot the words. Let's not focus on that. Let's focus on coding. And what I was typing was const express equals to, yeah, express. Obviously, what? Where is my brain? Where has my brain gone? Equals to uh, express dot router, and simply we have to do is not const module dot exports equals to router, and that is up with the router, and simply we have to use is router dot post should be slash login. For login we have to call a function from the controller, and for now there is nothing, so let's work with controller. And for controller we simply need to import the model. The const user equals to require dot slash, no, not dot slash, dot slash, yeah, dot slash model slash user model. We simply did that model, and then 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 let's make a function, controller function exports dot, let's say login user equals to uh, request slash response equals to, let's say for now it does console dot log hello, oh, oops, hello. Okay, let's say it does console dot log, and simply we do for export start register user, and it says request or response equals to console dot log, and it says yahoo. And that could be fine, and let's work over here. Now for logging we need login user, and for the, where is my dot post, and for the register, oh sorry, register, we need register user, oh sorry, register user, yeah. So this is what we have to do in the root, and that much could be fine. And after that we simply have to import one more thing. The one more thing is auto root. Oh my god, where I clicked. Auto root equals to require dot slash route slash auto routes, and it could be enough. And simply we have to say app.use, and after that we say, let's say slash app, and that part is auth root. I guess this much could be enough for connecting this root to our server. Yeah, the connection is should work now, and the auth is here, and all the thing we have to do is now on login and register. So basically, for a user authentication system, we do not require the middlewares, because middleware are required in order to check if the if certain routes are protected. I mean to say, suppose we require one more thing, that is not a register, not a login, and such like get all the post. If we are making the to do project, in the to do project we done before, we said get to do's like type functions, and in order to get that to do's, we need a middleware that verifies if the user is authenticated or not, and authorized or not. There is a big difference between authentication and authorization. Just as authentication means the user is valid, and authorization means the user is accepted to access certain layers, certain parts. If you didn't understand right now, I will explain on later on another videos. Let's say for this video we are just gonna work on these two things for we have to do for login and register, and it doesn't require a middleware. I just remember in a sudden and in the previous I just see over here and I thought it may require, but nah, we do not require in this episode. But in the next episode we will be working on, we will work on this user authentic aut- this user authenticated system plus to-do app. I mean to say, a separate users will be created, and the separate users will have their own to-dos and their states. I mean database to update their states. We will be doing like that in the later episode. So for this episode, we are gonna do just only the login and register and how the actual login and registers will be happening in our systems. So in overall, we have make the schema for our users that says it needs a user and it needs an email and it needs a password. So three values are required, and those three values will be taken from here. For the register, let's say we required in a destructure form. Let's take in a destructure form username, email, and password, and it will come from request dot body. Okay, and for login, we only require a username and password equals to request dot body, and that much could be fine. We are not checking if the data are valid or not. We are just simply taking the data and we're just doing the simple stuffs. These are not the complex things to understand. If we start doing the complex things like having the validations, they are not the complex, but for the beginners it could be seems like, oh my god, what do's are these, and it makes a really mess up while learning. So I'm just doing the fellow tasks, and the thing is I haven't make a certain change over here. Let's do start. It's calls to npx nodemon. Oh, sorry, nodemon server. I have server, man. Come on. Yeah, server.js. And pnpm start. Till then, it's starting. Let me. Oh, yeah, I have forgot to import my database. Cons connect to db equals to require. Oh, sorry. Require dot slash. Where is my config file? Config file slash db. Yeah, this should be enough. And in order to run that db, we need to run our database on the local server. So, oh, sorry, here's my freelancer profile. Yeah, I was actually searching from front-end jobs. If anyone have, please request. Let me close this one. CMD, and let's go to the another directory dot slash data slash db, and I say to run MongoDB, then it will start running MongoDB on my device. And here, yeah, here it's also started working. I haven't done one thing is connect to DB. Node 1 started. Yeah, database connected successfully since I have run over here. And our all setups is almost completed. The main thing we have to do is now add the controller. So I also forgot what I have done before. Let's work on the register for now. Let's remove this yahoo. And what we have to do with these values are, first of all, we have to register on database, obviously, and then we have to create a token. Before that, we have to make a hash password, because in the database we do not store the actual password directly. So for that, we need to import bcrypt equals to require bcrypt.js, and that is for hashing our password. So let's say const, oh sorry, hash password equals to bcrypt dot hash, sorry, hash the password for 10 times, uh, hashing the password, actual password, for 10 times. And then only after creating a hash password, then only we store it on the database. So we have to do is, I also forgot what to do. Oh yeah, we actually have a user model. So user dot create, and we send our username and password, not password, username, email, and password be hash password. And that is how we create the database here. And the thing I forgot is async and awake. Those are all asynchronous process, so we have to do in the typically this way, async await. And I guess I am forgetting something, is that I have to do these all inside try catch method. So let me just cut it, try catch block be over here, and let's paste that. And then let's this is been created, so we say once new user equals to await. And for the response, let's say we keep race dot uh, race dot status be 200 dot json new user. And this could be enough for now. And for the catching error, let's say return race dot status 500 dot json, sorry, json, where it says here it says message b user not registered. And no, sorry, this should be a string. And error should be error dot message. This could be enough for now. Let's have a taste over here. Let's open the terminal client. My server is restarting, database is connected successfully. So every time I'm saving my file, it is generally happening these things. So the new request name, let's remove this. It will make it post type. And let's we go for localhost 3000. copy this one. I'm really, oh sorry, I removed that one. Yeah, here is the local slash, and we did was slash app slash register, I guess. And for that we need a JSON body where it requires a username, and the username says code your brain, and email says abc@gmail.com, and oh sorry, and sorry password be hack my password. Okay, let's say I make this one. After saving, I have to do this rename. This rename should be auth system basic. Yeah, let me give that name so that it could be easy to identify on later. So let me check first. I have done everything right. Register slash post, register user, and auto register user does is it takes this from this. It does await. It is our asynchronous process, and rest it will give the new user. I guess according to me it should work, but the thing is it didn't work. I don't know why, but it says connection was refused by the server. Why it says that? Process.env. The port is 3000. What? Why is this error coming? Let me check for 8080. 8080. And send this one. It was also connection refused. Why this issue is happening? I make the slash app and auto root, and on for the root we say register, and the thing is, yeah, connection was refused by the server. Hey, but my server is working perfectly here. And why is this error coming? We don't have to send any for error. Am I missing something? App.listen. Yeah, app.listen. This is port. Do I do it like this? No. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why it was. Oh, it should be double. Single mean the another operator, and double means the or operator. That is why it was giving me the error. So yeah, our first user is created, whose username is codeyourbrain, email is abc@gmail.com, and password is in hash form, as I said, because we do not store password the as it is in database. Never store that. We hash it and store it. So in overall, the thing is for the register is this much, and the thing is for now is for login. Now for login, let's we say first let's remove this console, and it says that it required username and a password. So let's make the try catch block. In the catch block, we says await, await, await. Let me do something. Let me remember. So basically, for login, we have to do is it takes password and username, and we have to compare. We have to find the username from the database. Just like username. Let's we say const user equals to await user dot find find one, and it says username. Yeah, I guess this should be in the function, and await find one username. The person with this username should be find on the database, and if that database exists, that means if the user doesn't exist, we have to return and say race dot status. Let's I don't know what is this. Let's for now we say 400 dot json, and the message should be like message should be like for now we are doing username not found, but in the actual case we never says that username not found, because we usually take invalid credentials. So the hackers will be confused that it's like a security system. You can source you can even source over there. And for now, in order to configure or debug for myself, I'm using this one message, but we never do it in that way. And after finding that user, we have to check for the password, if the password is correct or not. So let's say const is match equals to await user dot no user dot no user no. For this we use bcrypt dot compare, and the compare we send the plain password at first, and the encrypted password at later. The encrypted password will come from this user. To say, in this user value we find that user from the database, and in that we contain that user, and from that user we compare the password. So simply we do is this. After that we say if the password is not matched, we have to simply say password not match. We say paste, and we say password not matched. Sorry, it is could be fine. And after that we have to generate a token. For that we have to bring const JWT equals to, if you remember, I installed a package called JsonWeb. Where is my require? My spelling is going very wrong. Woo. JsonWebToken. Yeah, JsonWebToken, and const token equals to await. I actually forgot what we do on this for the JWT. Shit. Let me ask the ChatGPT. When our friend ChatGPT will be useful for us. Here it has done from starting another process. How can I create token after logging in? If I asks this. It says you generate a JW token and it sends back to the client, so can be used for protected routes. And simply the JSON Yeah, I have already installed these two packages and I imported. Yeah, and const. I guess it says to use the utils. Um, yeah, JWT sign. JWT dot sign. It says ID process study. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we one more need is JWT secret, and here should be a secret key. For now, let me add. What should be I add? Not a simple thing. No, that such a thing that no one can guess. That could be a secret. Let me do it. No, 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 no. Let me think. Those are random things. I'm just fucked up. Okay, and after that, but you should never do it like this also. Okay. For now, I am using this one, and then. Where is my login? I said I need to generate a token. So token equals to JWT dot sign, and that should be wait JWT dot sign, and it says like it requires ID, and the ID is simply user dot ID. It should be like this user dot ID. Okay, it should be in the bracket. So let me do like this. Oh, sorry, no, no, no. It's already on bracket. And after that bracket, I don't know why this zero is showing on because comma expected. What? Because we are using from this user, so it should say user password. Then it should be so user dot ID. I don't know why it is showing error, but let me configure out on later. And also we need a process dot env dot jwt secret. Yeah, jwt secret, and expires in. Just let me copy this one. I'm being very lazy. User.id. I don't know why it's just showing error. Let me see if Copilot could fix. What? What? Why is this? It doesn't require. Oh wait. Oh, I don't know that one. Let me see if what does it do in fixing. Currently wrapped it. Oh, it should be like this. Ow, sorry, my mistake, guys. It should be like this. And I was saying directly this because the JWT sign expect the value ID, and for that ID value I have to send this, and what I was sending directly this, so it wasn't accepting, so it was giving error. That the logic is that much. And after generating the token, and we do not need the JWT sign. I don't know why it's showing await what. Okay, let's find if it does await, but I don't think it required the await. Rest dot status 200 dot JSON, and it should pass token. Yeah, this much is enough. And for here, let's we just simply send this message. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this much could be user not registered, not user not found. It should be over here. And I guess this much could be enough. What is does is consider equals to find one and then this one form consists by equals to compare. Expression this and this. Okay. According to me, it should work, but let me see if it works or not. So for login, this is login, and we do not require his password. So let me just remove it and send the value. And yes, we are receiving the token successfully. That is enough for our register and login system. I guess uh, if you don't understand any part, you can ask me on the comment section. It's literally open. And if any suggestion, you can also tell me if I am missing something or whatever. Because I also watched some videos on YouTube and I tried this code and I may forgot some because I have learned many weeks ago and I'm just trying to do again on my own here. So I may miss something, but the thing is it is working absolutely fine. And the user is registered and the registered user is compared to the database and it's working perfectly. I'm getting the message what I want. That is the what status 200 OK feels like. Ah, so let me just overview the code. Here's the route, here's the controller, here's our testing panel, and what I didn't, you may notice a thing that I didn't make a util file folder to generate that token for now for this episode, but in later episodes we will be doing that same thing. But also the thing is we have to actually generate a token also from the here, but also from here. But I'm just doing is the new user is only displayed over there. We can actually do that also here. Yeah, and then this model. So in overall, I have done almost all for the user authentication system, and the thing is, for the later episodes, we will use this authentication system for making a to-do app more better. So it could be like emerging a user authentication system and our previous video to-do app combining into one. So wait for that episode. It could be a more interesting where we will use the middlewares. A middleware will check if the user is valid or not using that token and lots of stuff. And it's like a security things, and I love those actually securing and yeah, that's is just the. Uh, so saying that much, it could be enough for this video. Hope we will see later something interesting. Saying that much, have I missed something or not? Let me see. Okay. So okay, yeah, almost all I have done. Let's me show for ChatGPT. It does. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, it have even created this one. Oops. The fine one is correct. User that match password. Oh, it has done in this way. But I don't think this way is a better way. I think my way is better than that. A route is like this. Exactly what I did as. And this is like this. What and that is what I did like. Yeah. So okay guys. This is the end of our video and so see you on the next video. Till then, goodbye.